Hi everybody, it's Liz. It's been a really long time since I did a planner flip for YouTube. I think it's been probably a couple of years. For those of you that don't know, most of my buddies in the planner community kind of already know, I ended up having a stage 4 lymphoma back in 2021. So I kind of dropped off of social media and YouTube and all of that. And I closed up my shop. I had a planner sticker shop and printable shop. Kind of dropped off of all of that so that I could focus on fighting the cancer and getting healthy and all of that afterwards. I was in remission for 18 months and it came back, stage 4 again. So once again, kind of stayed off of everything. I still scroll and all of that, but I stayed off of everything so that I could focus on beating the cancer again and healing and all of that. I beat it, finished chemo, so I'm just doing the immunotherapy now, but that's the explanation to why I kind of just fell off the face of the earth. There was a good reason. Anyway, so I wanted to film an update since it's been a couple of years. Just as info, a lot of the stuff is going to be the same because I still like it and I still love pink, and so there's no reason for me to change it. I just like it. When I like something, I just kind of keep it. I don't change it just because it's been too long or anything like that. I'll keep it until I don't like it anymore or I like something else better. So a lot of the stuff is going to still be the same. There's it's not quite as packed. There's less stuff overall, but there's still a bunch of deco because I've always been a deco girl, and a lot of the different little die cuts and stickers and things like that are from my old shop. So, or inserts that I made or whatever. I am going to be releasing some freebies. Just because I don't want to open another shop again, but I figure some of those inserts, maybe somebody could use them, maybe they like them. So I'll probably put together, just a little group of freebies in a few different sizes, maybe like pocket, personal. I don't know if I'm going to do A5 and A6 or anything like that, but for sure, probably at least pocket and personal. That's the size most people tend to use anyway. So anyway, I'll go ahead and start the flip. So this is my VDS Stardust. I love this thing. I went ahead and just kept a few stickers that I've used. I've been using these little dot stickers a lot lately, but I can't place them with my hands because they're kind of too small. So I bought this teeny tiny little pair of tweezers, and they're pink and they're cute. So I just keep that there, and that helps me kind of place those little stickers. Die cut from my shop. That's one of those little Dymo label things, and a clip. I think it was pigtails and pocket. It's been a long time. I don't know. It's a Foxy Fix bow, but it was from an Etsy shop. Vinyl from my old shop because I didn't sell vinyls this last time around. I think this was from Hobby Lobby or Joann's, this paper, and I just kind of backed it with this pink kind of pearl sheen paper and threw a sticker on there. My old inbox with a piece of vellum that I stuck down this vinyl. It's a hollow leopard vinyl, so I stuck that down on some vellum just because I like hollow and I like leopard, so the combo of the two is fun. Oh, so you can see that's what I look like as my hair has started to finally come back in. This was about a month ago, so it's I don't know, half an inch longer than that now. It's weird not having hair. I'm a long hair girly, but it is what it is. This is an insert that I made. I will probably release this as a freebie. I'm thinking probably just Dropbox or something like that, and I'll put a link in my bio. I don't have it yet, so don't go running to look for it there. I'll probably film something or maybe do something on Instagram to show when they're ready and they're up. So this is just an inbox insert that I use. I kind of do a running list and then pull things from there to my dailies. I've never been much of a plan out the week and plan, I just kind of have a list of things to do and I kind of fit them in wherever I can. So I've continued doing that. I have a lot of sticky notes kind of just everywhere because I tend to write sticky notes and then transfer things. I think this was from Cloth and Paper Sub Box, just threw a couple of pages in there. A dash from my girl Karen. It's got hollow in there. You can't see it with this lighting, but there's hollow in the background. This was from Karen from Sparkly Peach Co., but I don't think her shop is open anymore, but I still love the dashes, so I still have them. This was a die cut from an Etsy shop. Can't remember the name of the shop, but there's another die cut I think later on from the same shop. vellum from the Planner Society that I printed and added, die cut from my shop, another dash from Karen. I love this dash. And I had it with like the moon sticky note before too. I just like the way that looks, it's pretty. Vellum dividers that I just printed and laminated. This was a die cut from my shop from back in 2021. This is a vellum that kind of made its way around. Everybody's got it. So I kind of colored it pink because I think it was like an off-white cream color and I wanted pink. So I recolored it pink and printed that out. Here's another die cut from that same shop. I don't know the name of the shop though, but that's another die cut. I love that. Calendar, I'll probably release that 2024 and 2025 as a freebie as well. Another dash from Karen. This was from a calendar that I used to have, and it had like 5x7, a bunch of different pictures of her palette. And so I just cut this one out and threw it in my planner. It's been in there for years though. My monthly inserts, I made a new insert for my monthlies. I don't know why I have so many pages there in the beginning. I made a new insert for my monthlies with just a tiny month and then a list, because it used to be like a small month with some stuff here, and then this page was like a list of for the appointments, events, or whatever. But I kind of just wanted to fit it all in one page. I didn't need to have it spread out over 2 pages. So I'll go ahead and I'll release this as a freebie, and I'll make the 2025 because you know we're already in July. So I'll make 2025 before I release it and just release them both. This Aura Estelle, it's just a page marker ruler. I just like it because it's pink, so I threw that in there. That's for my months. And then I have, this is my weekly section. These are a couple of dashes I just layered. These are just dashes I made for myself. And then I printed that same Louis, that LV paper on some matte photo paper and backed it because I just thought it was pretty layered. Weekly, I never use weeklies, so I was trying out some different versions of weeklies that I made. I like this one better, the one that has like the dinner on the bottom, because I plan out, we don't plan out lunch, we don't plan out breakfast, we only really plan out dinner. So I was just trying out. I haven't used weeklies in years though, so I mean they're gonna be mostly empty. So I figured I would try different ones out, like with and without the grid. I like the grid better, so that's what I'm going to keep using, but I might throw these up as freebies too, just, you know, in case they'll be helpful to someone. This was from Cloth and Paper, but they never had like the today marker when I was looking for it, so I bought a pack of, I think it was classic Happy Planner dividers, and just cut it down and made my own. Hole punched it, slit it, cut it down, made my own, because I got tired of waiting for the today marker, and it worked out better because now I have these markers in like every planner, every size, because I have plenty of the plastic. So I'll go ahead and release those probably for freebies. I don't want to open another shop. I don't have the time or the energy for that. I still work full time, and I'm really just focusing on healing and being with my family, because when you've had cancer twice, you kind of realize every day is a gift. So really, I just want to focus on that, and I'm not going to spend all my nights working on orders and printing and cutting and shipping. I'm just no. Life is too short for that. This is a dash from Cloth and Paper, a vellum dash from my shop from back in the day. I think this is, can't remember the name of the company. Oh, poop. Something with a cat, Catspresso maybe? Might be, I can't remember. Just printed some pictures, my kids, my husband, some die cuts from my old shop. There's me growing hair again, my son, cat, hubby. And this is a dash that I had in my old planner. It's the leopard that I drew for all my leopard stuff from my shop, but I just turned it into a cut file and did some vinyl, some hollow vinyl, and just put it on some clear graphics plastic. I made these paint swatch thingies because I like the paint swatch look, but I didn't want the ones like from Home Depot. So I went ahead and made my own with like my own little words or whatever. I have one that has leopard on the bottom somewhere and a pink version. I liked it, so I made it for myself. Bonus points for being a planner girl that can make a bunch of stuff for yourself. It's fun. You get to make all kinds of things and decorate your planner how you want. Here's my daily section. These are just little sticky notes. I think I got these off AliExpress and then just threw them on a acetate. vellum from Joann's. I want to say Joann's. This old as hell. This is a little kind of card, die cut, whatever, that I made just because I liked the quote, hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. Made a composition background. Before I started using actual planners, that's what I used to use. I just used to have a running list in a composition book and either like cross off or mark off things as they got done, and it was just a running to-do list. That's kind of just how I did it, and other little lists and stuff. So I've always been like a list maker, and that's what I used to use, was the composition books. So, and I still use them for work notes and all of that, but I like pink, so I made a pink version and added that to my planner. Picture me and hubby when we were getting married. This was my business card from back in the day, and I always had something printed on the back just because, you know, then it's useful to some degree. Anyway, Foxy Fix dash, secretarial dash. These are some sticky notes I use. There's one in my dailies. I use them here and there. Not too often. I just think they're cute, so I keep them in my planner, and I just put a piece of pink, like a light pink paper there to back it. Ooh, I don't know if I like that pink. I'll probably change it to the light pink. Die cut from my old shop, picture of my kids. That's an old picture though. I have to update that. So I started doing dailies with my little cutesy stickers and all of that. That's how I always did my dailies. But then I decided I just wanted something more simple. So I started just using those little dots and then marking off in the dot either like an arrow or an X if it's done. I might use the little kind of arrow flag thingy if there's an appointment, like an important appointment. But yeah, so that's what I've been doing. It's simple, it works, no fussing. I don't have to keep track of a million different sticker sheets. It's just easier. So I don't do like minimal planning, but this is probably as minimal as it's gonna get for me. So that's just a bunch of days. Their dailies. I gotta take out these old ones. I don't know why I still have those in there. That's today. I haven't really done anything on there yet. I made some new task flags. I used to use those once upon a time, but kind of just fell out and stopped using them. So I decided to make some new ones, and I bought this little card holder from Amazon to keep my little flag cards. So I just have, you know, my little flag cards. There's, I think, 6 of them in there, and I can store them in here, and it's cute. They're contained. They don't get damaged, because the flags used to get all bent up and crazy because I used to have them in the pockets. So now I keep them in this little thing in there. Cute, and they stay protected. So that's just some dailies I made. Maybe I'll release the dailies too. I'm just gonna release a bunch of different little freebies, and you guys use what you want and leave what you don't. Picture me and my baby. Here's that leopard vinyl again. Just put it on some clear acetate. My all the things section, which is just basically everything else. So I have like inbox, monthly, weekly, daily, and then everything else. This is a vinyl I made. It was a dash in my shop. This was from Pinterest. I don't know, it's been like 5 years. It's been a long time. I'm pretty sure it was from Pinterest. Just printed that on some vellum. I still suck at tracking, but I'll throw this up as a freebie too, because trackers they're always useful and helpful for people that actually use trackers. So I'll throw that up. More sticky notes and stuff. This was a dash from my shop. Here's my list section. A dash from my shop. Die cut from my shop, cloth and paper. This is a clip I made. There was a subscription box. I can't remember the name of it, but there was sticky notes that you could print from that month, whatever. Fox and Pip. Another dash from my shop, my lists. And I had a bunch of covers. They're like my minimal covers. I had like a bunch of different categories with a whole bunch of different little titles or whatever. And I had that as a freebie in my shop. I'm pretty sure I still have the file. So if I do, I'll go ahead and release it. And I had a blank one as well, so that you could like kind of type your own thing in there. I'll just add that freebie since it was already a freebie anyway, and I probably still have the file. Another die cut from my shop, because I'm Cuban and I use a lot of Spanish phrases. These are the different flags that I have. I was trying to pick which flags I wanted to use, the colors. These are what the flags actually say. This was, I can't think of the word, but kind of like a jumping off point, a trigger list, I guess, for brain dump, because I do a lot of that. And that's how everything ends up in my inbox, and then it ends up in my dailies, and that's how I get things done. Planner review, morning routine and evening routine, which has changed. That's an old one. I just left it in there so that I can, so that it'll remind me to make a new one. These are different things that we cook that the kids like, different sides and stuff, so that when I do my meal planning, I have like a list to go from, because you can never remember what you actually want to cook or like to cook or whatever when you sit down to do the menu. So I needed to have a list. Different things I wanted to organize and purge, because I kind of run through the house, like, I don't know, at least once a year. I kind of go through every room in the house and get rid of stuff and organize and clean, like a good deep cleaning. It's not like a spring cleaning, but the same type of thing. It's just not a spring thing. It's just whenever. Bunch of furniture that I'm going to be building, different knitting projects, sewing projects. I do a lot of crafting and stuff. More sticky notes, more little, like this was from my shop, that was from my shop. I just had a bunch of different inserts. I don't think I ever released that, because I think it was Annie Plans. She made one that was similar, and I didn't want to, but it was like a limited thing, like it wasn't always released, and by the time I saw it and actually wanted to go download it, it wasn't there anymore. She didn't offer it anymore, so I made my own. Same thing for this one. It was a limited release, so I went ahead and made my own. These are sticky notes I made. I had I think I had some early. It had leopard or something on the top. That was from my shop, but I just changed it. I added the composition background because I love the composition stuff. So this is an insert I made because, again, I love the composition stuff. This is my family section, my Latina. It's just a vellum that I made. I never released it. I just made it for my own planner. This was a dash in my shop, the xoxo, and I printed that on vellum and then just attached it to another one of those like paint chip cards that I made. A die cut from my shop, rolling with my homies. I love skating. I used to skate every single week. It was fun. Anyway, I can't do that anymore because I don't have that kind of balance and all of that, but apparently you do lose your balance. I didn't know that that was a thing, but it is. So a picture of my baby. This is all like personal information about my kids, so I'm not going to show that, but that's my family section. It's really just about the kids more than anything. Here's the one with leopard, so that's another little paint swatch card. Picture of my baby girl, my baby boy. Not babies, they're teenagers, but you know what I mean. That was a vinyl from my shop on a Foxy Fix page lifter. And then here I have some page flags from Amazon. I got both sizes, so I just kind of put some of the small ones and some of the big ones together on one card and kept it in here. More of those sticky notes. I used, this was a pattern from the Planner Society, a paper from the Planner Society, and I used that as the background on these because I just think it's pretty, but obviously not something for sale. Composition ones, because I use a lot of sticky notes. Extra stickers, the little dots and stuff that I use, and just a little vinyl because I love the Beatles and Let It Be, and I wanted the vinyl in my planner. In the back, I never really used the back pocket. I have a few of these little half sheets, which I actually don't use, so I probably don't even need to have those. This was the map from Giglio. When I bought a Giglio planner, it came with that map, and I just thought it was cool, so I always keep that there, and I suck at geography anyway. I mean, I know the general gist of things, but like, not all of it. This is a piece of leather. I had bought like a whole, I think it was half a hide. I'm pretty sure it was like half a hide. I don't think it was a full hide. So I bought this whole huge piece of leather, and I used to make, I made a bunch of traveler's notebooks out of it, like with pockets and whatever, because it's thin enough it could go through my sewing machine. I just have a regular sewing machine. So I had extra leather, and I don't like writing on hard surfaces, and I generally don't write in my planner just because kind of the rings get in the way. So I have all my inserts are slit, so I just take it out, and wherever I am, I can put that on the table and write on it, and it's got a little bit of cushion, so I just like the feeling of that when I'm writing. So I just keep that little piece of leather there in my planner, and so that's it for the planner. I do have these little books that I've been using. I got them from Walmart, and I just use them as kind of like a little daily Nessie, just want to write something down. They're really cute. I think it was like $5 or $6 for the box, and it's like 12 little books, and it has like daily goal, priorities, morning, afternoon, evening, the date, and then you can like circle the day. I don't use those sections per se, so the book that I'm using currently, I've already used one, this is my second one. The little book that I'm using, I just kind of widened that out and used the sections however I wanted to use the sections. And so yeah, it's like a little book that I can be messy in and write down, you know, different things that I want to get done. And from there, I kind of choose what I'm actually going to get done in my dailies. So yeah, and a little page marker that I made, a little vinyl from my shop from a while back. And so yeah, so that's it. So between these little guys, I got my whole little system set up, and I'm back into planning. I loved it, missed it, just didn't have much of a reason to because I didn't have a lot of plans, but now I have a lot more appointments and everything. So yeah, between that and work and everything, I have a reason to use my beautiful planner again. So anyway, that was it. I just wanted to film a little update because it's been so long, and love you guys, miss you guys, and I hope everybody's doing well. Bye.